Hey guys, it's another day here in New England. It's a little breezy today, but it's a beautiful day nonetheless. And we're going to be going for a little ride today to Colt State Park on a new ride. And here's the bike here, guys. Try to guess what that bike is. That's a Young electric eSurge. And it's got a 42 volt motor. Mid-drive motor. It has, I believe, a 20 amp hour battery. It's got dual suspension with a D&M Shark. It's got an Atlas front fork, and it's got these really cheesy, cheap Shimanos, which I'm going to remove and place some Maduras. So. Nice looking bike. So I picked this up from this guy who is brand new, and I guess his wife didn't like the bike. It was too big for her, so he wanted to get rid of it. So I traded in one of my other bikes for it, and not the King Goat, of course, but my S-Works. And I figured I'd give it a ride today and a little review. So hope you guys enjoy the ride, and see you on the bike path. Alright guys, here we go. So I have to say, I took this bike out yesterday, but unfortunately I didn't have anything. I didn't have the chest rig or anything. So today I attached it to my helmet, so I look kind of ridiculous on this with the helmet, but anyway, I took it out yesterday and I was using these Scion AI glasses to record, and it did a really good job with the video, but it did a horrible job with sound. Too much static, too much noise, really not good. So I didn't post the video. It's not good. So I figured, well, we'll do another ride since it's another beautiful day, and we'll head out to Colt State Park and East Bay Bike Path, and we'll test this baby out. Alright, I got on level 2. Now this bike can go up to 28 miles an hour, which is pretty good. It's a legal bike. It has a 500 watt motor on it with the peak wattage of 750. So it can hit 28 miles an hour. It's a decently light bike. It's only about 60 something pounds for an e-bike. That's pretty light. Has dual suspension, has the Atlas forks in the front, which I'm thinking of maybe switching out to some Fox forks, but I have to do a little more research because it seems like the forks are hard to find for this bike that would fit the size of this bike. So we'll have to see what I can come up with, and take it from there. But I'm definitely switching out the brakes on these. I'm going to switch them out to Maduras. These brakes are not that great, guys. Out of the box. I mean, they do the job. You stop, they can stop you, but I mean, when you have an e-bike, you really want some decent brakes. No manual brakes. You want some hydraulic brakes. And these are hydraulic, but they're a little on the wimpier side. So dodging junk this morning, guys. Alright, 21 miles an hour uphill, which isn't bad, really. Let's see what my slowest speed will be on this hill. I got on level 2. I'm going to bring it up to level 5 just because. Give me a little more power. Hey guys, if you think e-biking is cheating, you're crazy. Now, you can get a hell of a workout on these e-bikes, and I think you know, because you ride further, you have a lot more fun. Yeah. So 15 miles an hour up a very steep hill. I know you can't really tell, but that was a doozy. All right. Shows you how out of shape I am right now. Even though I go to yoga with my wife every week, and I try to get out on my bike. But you know, I ride the King Goat, and I don't do much pedaling on that bike. It's a doozy. That baby, that can hit like 65 miles an hour. I haven't taken it up to that yet, but very fast bike. But I can't ride it on the bike path, so I end up riding it on the road all the way up. And yeah, 26 right there, guys. I got a fat helmet on, so yeah, so they don't like any type of anything greater than a class 1 on the bike path, which is kind of ridiculous. This is a class 2, and let's see what they say. I doubt they'll say anything, because it looks just like a bike. Rides like a bike, just goes a little faster, that's all. Helps you on the hills. So the throttle on this bike is a thumb throttle, as you can see, and it only goes up to 20 miles an hour. So anything above that you have to pedal, and I've reached speeds of 33 miles an hour yesterday. And I'll pull up the because it's going to be the same today. I'll pull up the marker from Strava yesterday, show you guys what the total ride was. Maybe I'll load today's too. So yeah, 28 to 33 pedaling, and 33 was going a little downhill, so not uphill. But it's a great little bike. It's very smooth. The ride's very smooth. I like the suspension on this. I wouldn't go off-roading with it. I might, but I'd want some better shocks on it. Front shocks. But a nice rear suspension. The seat's pretty decent. They have a dropper post on it, but it's not the you know, the finger triggered dropper post. This one has a little lever under the seat that you can change really quickly while you're riding. Let's see if I'll show it to you later. Nice cruising speed, 20 miles an hour. I'm not really working that hard here. Got an 11 speed shifter. What he was doing. Shimano shifter. Not bad. It has the big front thumb and the back here. Plastic. The brake levers aren't too bad. I like the feel of them. So we're going to stop right after that. We're going to try to stop quickly at 20 miles an hour right after this, see how quickly it stops. Right after this mailbox. Alright. So that's not too bad. Right, guys? That's like what? 15 feet? 20 feet? Not bad at all. So I think I had to break them in a bit. They were a little weak yesterday, because they're new. So no, this bike hadn't been ridden, so I had to break it in. But they're braking pretty good now, so I'll check it out and see if I can manage with these. I think I can, unless, I don't know, if I start going mountain biking with it, I might want a little something decent, a little better. Magura makes an e-bike brake set now that's really good. Yeah, we're going at a good clip right here, 24, 25 miles an hour, and not bad, guys. Very smooth. Guy almost hit me. You have to be very careful, guys. I don't know where he thinks he was going right. There's no room here to pass, so. Yeah, like so silent too, guys. I don't hear the motor. I mean, there is no motor sound whatsoever. It is super, super silent. Very, very quiet. You can hear nothing, right, guys? No motor. So I like that. That's a pretty much giveaway when you hear the motor coming. Everybody turns around like, who's this guy on an e-bike on the bike path? So silent assassin here, guys. Getting my workout in today. My son came home from he works up in Middleborough for Raytheon. He came home. He's in between. He's got one more semester for his master's. So he came up to hang out with us today and celebrate his birthday. Gonna be taking him out for lunch today. So 18 miles. God, uphill. So I'm gonna take him out for lunch and then he's heading back. He's gotta work tomorrow. Sorry guys, I have some allergies and I don't know what it is about this morning. Ooh. All right. Yeah, so very nice riding bike, guys. It is beautiful. Look at this paint job. So nice. I have a tough time remembering the name of this bike. I don't know why. I look at it and it's beautiful, but I can't remember the name. I know it's an eSurge, but I always forget the name. It's weird. I'm used to it a little more. So 25 miles an hour. I have it in the highest gear, and really easy to pedal. It's got a torque sensor, so I like that. Thing is when I first started riding it, I don't know if it was just it needed to be warmed up or whatever, but when I started the torque, it would just take like a half a second to kick in, and I feel like the crank would bounce a little bit initially, but then it's not doing that anymore. So it must have been a loosey-goosey thing, you know. Numb fingers. Yeah, so once we get to the park, you know, I'll pull over and give you guys a good look. Show you the seat post and all little goodies. Guys. Right, rock and roll. All right, guys, this is the East Bay bike path. Oh, Dells is closed. Thinking of stopping for a little Dells. All right, we're on the East Bay bike path, and this is Warren, Rhode Island. Heading into Bristol. There's the police station. Nice little bike shop over here. U Bike Shop. Your Bike Shop. Really cool. Nice people. So, great place for a bike shop. Little doggy park. Yeah, so that sound is just the tires, no motor. The only thing about this bike too is I noticed when you take a turn, you have to have your pedals up. They hit the ground. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I don't know what else I can do for that. But that won't be good on the mountain. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice. I picked it up yesterday.
Did you really?
Yep.
Nice. I've never seen that color before.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's like a reddish orange.
Nice.
What do you got there? Velatra? Velatra?
Yeah, the Nomad.
Velatric, yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
I have a King Goat.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
I got this as a 50.
Yeah, they're nice bikes.
Yeah, I got this as a Christmas gift in
Nice.
December, and I'm already a little over 800.
That's a great Christmas gift.
Yep.
Have a good ride, my man.
Yep.
I wanted to try this out today. We wanted to do this yesterday, but it's kind of rushing around. So I'm going to test this out here. So this is a pretty steep hill. I don't know if you can see it from here. We're going to try to get up on this baby. What I'm going to do is just going to drop the gears down a little bit and see how this thing, I hope it makes it up. I'm going to see right now, guys. Hey, 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 hey! It made it up without any problems at all. Wow, guys. That's steep. Whew. I didn't think that was gonna make it. Wowzers. Just splashed myself in the face with water, but wow, that's really good. Really good, guys. So, yeah, that's impressive. That's a very steep hill. I don't know what grade that is, but it's pretty steep. So let's take this baby down. All right, that was very good. Take a look at that hill. That took it like nothing. That's impressive, guys. That's really good. I didn't think it was gonna make it. All right. Make sure my lens is clean. It's a beautiful path here in Warren, Rhode Island. So this part of the path goes from Warren to Bristol this way, and then back to Providence the other way. So I don't know what the total mileage is, but it's pretty decent. Like 40 something miles, I think, all total. I have to look that up though. That's just from riding it. Drop this down to level 2. We'll save a little battery. We don't need all this power. Actually, I want to try this with no power. Let's try that. Guys, not easy pedaling here, not easy. but I also have it in the highest gear. So let me try to bring it down a gear a bit. And let's see. Oh, not bad, guys. Not bad. No battery on. And not hard to pedal. Wow, in low gears. Oh, sweet. Very nice. I can ride this home without a battery. No problem. Very cool. Alright guys, I like this bike, I have to say. It's got on level 1 here. 12 miles an hour. Alright. And now, this is not a cadence throttle. So, let's see. I put it up to 2. Alright. 2, we go to about 15 miles an hour, I think. Yeah. It's gonna max out at that. Yeah, 14.5. 3. Well, 17. 18. Yeah, so 3 is about 18 miles an hour. You can see, watch, I'm just gonna use the shifter. Just the shifter, no pedaling. And see, 19 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. That's max. All right, so that's 3. Take it up to 4. Let's see what we get here. Four is up above 20. 21. About 21 miles an hour on 4. And then on 5, 28 with some pedaling. So on level 5 with easy pedaling, you're probably looking at 25 miles an hour. If you want to put a little work into it, you can get up to 28 to 33 downhill. Or level, I'd say 30, 31, you can get up on level. So, really nice though. Really smooth ride. Really smooth. And quiet. I like it. Oh, this bike will be awesome for off-roading and little mountain biking. A little heavy, the 60 pounds, but the bike can handle it. The tires can handle it. And if you get some decent tires, these are Kendas, they're not bad, but some Maxxis tires, and because the suspension is great. D&M suspension is really good on this. I mean, nice bounce. I gotta maybe give it a little, it's a little firm, so I'm gonna have to soften it up a bit. But front suspension, I have it locked out, but it's really good too. I think it's 140 millimeters of travel. I have to look at it again. I should have done a little more studying, but I just wanted to take it out and kind of press for time today. So trying to get this ride in before I take my son out for lunch. A nice day for it though. What a gorgeous day. Beautiful out. It's cool, it's not hot. After that crazy weather we just had from those Canadian fires that came down here in Man, that was crazy. I went outside and I could smell the chemicals in the air, and really strange. I went in and I put all my air purifiers on full force and pretty much stayed indoors last week. I didn't go out. I don't know what the hell that is in the air, but it didn't smell like regular fire. Just being honest. Crazy stuff's going on. We have to continue and move on and do the best we can with what we got. So gotta get out in nature, guys. You gotta do this thing. This is awesome. I mean, I never thought I was gonna love e-biking. I thought it was kind of weird at the beginning, like those guys on e-bikes, and man, when I tried one, I was like, a light bulb went on in my head. It's like, this is it. And ever since then, 3 or 4 years ago, I've had a passion for this, and I'll tell you, I wish I had known about this prior to COVID. That would make COVID a lot nicer for me. Yeah. Now here we are. This is Colt State Park. Really nice park. They're cracking down on these kids on Surons over here. There's a cop down this way, and he watches everybody that comes through. And if you got a Suron, you're popping wheelies, you might lose that bike here, guys. So don't come down here and pop wheelies, especially on the bike. People here do not like wheelies. They do not like these really fast e-moto without pedals. Ugh. Everybody will say, hey, you can't ride that here. So Colt State Park's different. I don't think anybody will pull you over here and give you a hard time unless you wheelie past the police officer. But yeah, this park is awesome, guys. They have tennis courts, they have bocce ball, baseball, softball, basketball, hockey rink. You even have a hockey rink. Outdoor hockey rink right there too. Really nice, really nice. And they take good care of it. And so the policeman's not here today. It's Sunday, so he has a day off. Really nice beach here too, sandy beach, and this is Bristol Bay here, Bristol, Rhode Island Bay. It's really nice. No lifeguards on duty today. Oh, there is one actually right there. Very cool. Got some waves today. Look at that, huh, guys? Hi, how are you? I love dogs. These parks that put no dog signs, what the hell are they thinking? You don't want dogs at a park? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Every park should be allowed to have dogs. The only thing is you gotta clean up after them, that's all. But I mean, you're not gonna allow dogs at a park like this? Are you kidding me? Insane. Bring your dogs. I mean, these policies are meant to be broken. They're just horrible. Really horrible. They want to control everything. They got those block cameras now. They're nuts over those, tearing them down, pointing lasers at them, burning out the cameras. And you know what? Good, because they shouldn't have been legal anyway. No one voted for those block cameras to be out privacy every day of the year. Give me a break. Who even voted for that? Nobody. So yeah, c'est la vie. That's what I say to that. Get rid of the flock cameras. That's pathetic. What are we in the book 1984 here? Big Brother's watching you everywhere you go. Really, guys? Come on. I know police say, oh, it's for the safety. Bull. We all heard the stories of policemen looking for their their ex-girlfriends and stuff, tracking them down. Not only that, but what else are they using it for? You know, just quit it. Like, what are we doing? Live in peace. Everybody should just like live in peace. We shouldn't have to worry about every little thing we do, and that's an invasion of a policy or a law. It's like, get a life, man. Have some fun. Get out in nature. Take your e-bike and go for a ride. Go for a walk. Like, oh my God. During COVID, when they shut everything down and made people walk around with masks on, it was so pathetic. I'm a clinical researcher, so I know about this stuff. I tell you that the masks were absolutely useless. As a matter of fact, they increased infection, because you're wearing a mask every day, all the time, touching it, and constantly taking it off, putting it on, sticking your germy fingers all over it, and then you're rebreathing carbon dioxide, which lowers your immune system. So, it's just annoying. You have people doing stuff and they call it science. It's not science. How it originated, we all know now. It came from the Wuhan lab. It was funded by us through our tax money to a shell company called EcoHealth Alliance. Fauci sent that money over to Wuhan because they shut him down. They put a moratorium against his work in North Carolina, in Durham, because it's gain of function, and that stuff gets out, it's going to kill everybody. So they shut it down in the States. So what did they do? He moves it down to Wuhan, and they released it from there. They shut down parts of their city, Shanghai and Beijing, and they let those people go out and infect America. Unbelievable. And the world. What a big stink they made, about the virus that killed 100,000 people. Scam. I'm telling you, those were all flu deaths for people that had problems and issues. We didn't see really any people dying, except when they came in, they put them on remdesivir, which has a 50% mortality. And they put them on vents, which blew the clots, and it gave them strokes and everything. So, just pathetic. More people have actually died from the fix, from the jab, believe it or not. 20 million and counting now. And what are we doing about it? Well, make sure you schedule your next booster. That's enough of that, guys. Sorry. Just passionate about it because I'm a nurse. I'm a respiratory therapist. That's what I do for a living. And we all take oaths to do no harm to the patient, both physicians and nurses, but this isn't that. So it has no benefit for COVID. And these vaccines, I'm questioning whether any of them work for anything. I think it's a facade, the whole thing now. And I never thought that way. I got all my vaccines. I got my Hep B. I got my flu every year. I won't get another vaccine again, guys. That's it. I won't do it. Alright, that's it. Promise. That's over. Felt like I have to tell you guys, though. It's just the way I am. Oh man, my fingers are numbage. I've been getting that a lot lately over the last couple of years since COVID. Since I caught COVID, my fingers go numb. And it doesn't matter if I'm riding a bike or doing something else. I'll be sleeping at night and I'll wake Yeah, so the camera keeps shutting off here. Not sure why. It might be hot, but it's so cool out today. It's such a nice breeze. You think it would just stay on, but now let's go that way. I'll check out down here. And this bike is awesome off-road, guys. It really handles well. On gravel. So this is what's great about having an e-bike. You see there was a sign there, no cars come down here. But look, you can on an e-bike. So get out there, guys. Get one of these, it's awesome. I love this bike. Do I wish it had a stronger motor? Maybe like a 52 volt? Yes. Better brakes? Yes. Better forks? Yes. But this bike was $2,900 and they have it on sale for $1,800. And if you're a mountain biker and you want to seem inconspicuous about having an e-bike, then this is the bike for you. No one's going to pull you over and say you can't ride that bike here. No one's going to say anything to you. It's so quiet. There's no engine noise. It's smooth. It's a beautiful ride. The seat's not bad. Might change the seat out maybe. We'll see. Alright, 1 bar down from that ride to here. So pretty dang good, guys. Every once in a while you can see some deer out here. It's really cool. Really nice neighborhood here. It's like a closed off, one way in, one way out. Really beautiful. Yeah, a little squeaky there in the handlebars here, or the forks. I'll have to put a little happy juice on that. Little neighborhoods. Really quiet down here. You never see a car unless they live here, you know. There's one for sale, guys. Look at that. Great neighborhood. Ooh, look at this baby for sale. Wow. That is pretty. Nike. Very nice. A pool in the back. Good living. This is gated down here. You know, you can't get in there unless you have a card or whatever. Guys, I have to say, I didn't think I was going to like this bike this much, but it's really an easy rider. And I like it. I don't think you need that much power when you have a bike like this, because it's kind of light, you know. You're not talking about 180 pounds or 200 pounds. You're talking about 60. Which is a big difference. And when the bike's lighter, you don't need a heavy big motor, you know. Look at that house over there. Good lord, this is pretty. All right, well, that was the end of that road, so we'll head back and head down towards the marina. They have a real nice marina here. really nice. Wonder why they're selling. This is such a nice neighborhood. Well, we can figure out why. There's a few reasons why they might be selling. The taxes here are absolutely ridiculous. If you're retired, you're paying through the nose for taxes, property taxes. And income tax here is horrible. Massachusetts is the same. Where I live in Somerset, it's pretty bad. When I first bought the house back in 2003, we were paying like $3,000. Now we're close to $8,000. And it's insane, you know? It's so hard to live these days. I look at my kids and I'm like, oh man, I hope they can eke out a living here in this country. You know, I was born here and I love this country, right? My parents were from Portugal, and my father came over really young, and my mother came over when she was 18. And you know, they assimilated, they became citizens, and they did something. They bought houses and refurbished them and rented them to people, and gave low cost rents to people. So, and they worked hard. My mother was a seamstress. She busted her ass her entire life. And my father was a firefighter. He started off as a construction worker, but then went to be a firefighter, and he served for like 35 years in the Fall River Fire Department. And he used to ride the guy was such a smart guy. He used to ride the trucks, and he would know. You tell him, all right, because they didn't have GPS back then, so you tell him a road or a street, he would know how to get there like no problem, and the quickest way. So that guy, isn't that beautiful? So pretty. He worked hard all his life. He retired at 65, and he lived to 76. He ended up with Alzheimer's disease, which I'm pretty much certain was caused by the medications he was on. Starting to see a few things that cause Alzheimer's disease, those amyloid plaques in the brain, and I'm pretty much certain that it's due to some cardiac drugs. I don't want to say the name because I don't want any issues, but I'm almost 100% certain. My father also had bilateral knee transplants, and they put cobalt as the transplant instead of titanium. And from what I hear, cobalt leaches into the blood, and it raises cobalt levels, which again can cause those amyloid plaques in the brain. So it's just ridiculous what happened there. And he's so young, 76. I mean, my father was like, there was no YouTube, you'd call him. He knew exactly how to fix things. He could do plumbing, electricity, carpentry. He was a master craftsman. And we lose people like that. We lose them, and once they're gone, they're gone. They don't make them like that anymore, right? Things have changed. Everything's online. You know, you want to do something, you go on YouTube and figure it out. You don't need those people anymore. The ones that know everything, you know, that can figure it out. Now you just hire someone to fix it. That's it. Pay through the nose because everything's so expensive to fix. I wanted to put water filters in my house, so I'm like, not crazy about my town water. Smells weird, smells chlorinated, really strong, and I like to take baths. I like to take a shower, but I also like to take baths, you know, because I have back issues and everything. And man, I couldn't even sit in the tub anymore with the chlorine smell. I'm like, this is crazy. I should have got the water tested, but I'm like, I'm just gonna put filters in. So I had a good friend of mine's son come and he installed the filters for me. I bought the filters. I spent probably $1,200. I'm thinking he's gonna charge me like $300 or whatever. Charge me $800 just to install the filters. I'm like, wow, have the prices gone up that much? There was a time when you call a buddy and he'd come over, he'd do it for you for a case of beer, $100. He's not my buddy, this kid, but you know, he's like part of the family. We've known him forever. We've been to parties together. I watched him grow, and I'm like, so I guess I need to learn how to how to install HVAC and filters and do a little more plumbing. I'm not too bad with carpentry and electricity. You know, I did all the lighting in my house and everything. I don't do anything with panels, but you know, I can do everything else. Outlets, lights, that sort of thing. Little windy, folks. Wow, that's windy. Yeah, so let's pull this out and give you guys a quick look at this bike while we're here. I know I showed it to you at the beginning, but yeah, I keep forgetting it's young. Maybe it's because I'm not young, but I can't remember that, you know. But really beautiful bike. I mean, what a beautiful color. And like I said, it's 60 something pounds. It's not that heavy. I put it in the back of my Jeep, and it fit in there fine, you know. So it'll fit in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't know about anything bigger than that. It's probably fine. Smaller. I got it in. I probably had maybe 2 or 3 inches left to play with. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so it looks like the brakes are a little better today, and they are hydraulic, right? Yeah, so they have a nice little light here. You gotta press the plus button and hold it in, and the light comes on. There you go. So that's kind of nice. You just hold it down to shut it off. Got one of those little bells. These are cool though. They're not intrusive. Some of those other bells are just ridiculous, you know. That's nice, you know. Nice Kenda tires. I like this tread. It's really nice on off-road. Like I said, the shocks do the job. They're doing what I needed to do now, but I think I might upgrade them eventually. And brakes. Everything else, and that looks great. There's the drop post. So, yeah, nice and easy, guys, huh? All right, guys. We'll be heading back. Wanted to head that way to show you guys, but I'll do that next time. Just wanted to get this bike ride and decent review. I was all bummed out yesterday. I listened to my video, but it was all wind. I couldn't hear anything. It was horrible. I tried to put music to it or whatever, but then you know how you do this. With that stuff, even though it's, you know, anybody can use that music, they still flag it for some reason. So I might throw some in a little bit. Every time I put music in my videos, the views decline. So I keep music off just to try it out to see what we get. I know 15 miles for e-bikers doesn't seem very fast, but it's a hell of a lot faster than a regular acoustic bike, and it's a lot less effort. I'll tell you, you move a lot quicker, a lot faster, and it doesn't bring any attention to you. That's the best part. And it's smooth, very, very. I'm shocked at how smooth this ride is. Yeah, guys, so my internal storage was full. I don't think I had that much on the camera, but so I had to switch it over to my SD card. Yeah. So I got on level 4. I'm going to drop it down to level 3. I don't need all those levels. I'm going to put it down to level 2. We'll stay under 20. And we'll just enjoy the rest of this ride here. Alright, that's awesome. Wish I rode a little more with my kids on the back. I was always afraid. We didn't have paths like this, you know, back then. We lived in the city, and then with my daughter, and then we moved out into the suburbs with my son, and we rode around our neighborhood a lot. We had like we lived in a nice little neighborhood, so. Did a lot with my kids. I coached baseball as a baseball player, so I coached baseball for quite a few years, for when he was like from 5 to like 13. And then he was kind of done with baseball and the politics and all that. We also took him to, he was a fencer for Rhode Island Fencing Academy. He used to fence, and he's a pretty decent little fencer. But he started hurting his knees because there's a lot of jarring on the knees. And he had to stop because of that. And my daughter was big into youth musical theater, so she loved plays. She was in every play. She was the lead in quite a few of them, and yeah, she loved it. We traveled all over with her. She's also a dancer, and she loved to dance. Now she's an attorney, and she's a public defender, and up in Lawrence, so she loves what she does. My son's a cybersecurity guy. He's getting his master's degree, and now he's working this summer at Raytheon, and yeah, it's work. Yeah, so be careful on the turns on this. Make sure your pedal's up, because it will drag on the ground. I hit it twice yesterday. It's not really bad, but it's, I mean, I can just imagine when you're on the I can just imagine when you're on the mountain, on the trails, and you gotta make a turn. These things are gonna get scraped up pretty bad. That's all right. Nobody really cares what your pedals look like anyway, right? I don't care, that's for dang sure. So nice seeing whole families come out. Tell you, you get a good workout with these bikes. Kind of surprised. Like, my legs are pumping right now. Guy was not looking. Bring it up a little bit here, get a little nicer ride. Getting into some headwinds here. There you go. Hit the pedal again. So we're down to 3 bars. Well guys, I think that's going to be it for the ride today. We're heading back to Dell's again, and I'm going to be finishing this ride. I don't want to bore you guys with the ride home. I hope you enjoyed the ride and the chit chat, and yeah, if you guys want to see some more videos, feel free to subscribe. And likes don't hurt either. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, guys. Open. Oh. Oh, guys, looks like we can hit some Dell's lemonade here. Hi, can I have a grapefruit small, please?
Small. Would you like a spoon?
No, thanks. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. So guys, we got a little Dell's lemonade today, a little treat at the end of this ride. Grapefruit. Very good.